Sewing machine, here goes. This is gonna be cool. Okay, then you getting it out there?
Yeah, I need a lot more volume from you.
I'm giving you all the volume I have. Yeah, and then I want it to the monitor too.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, here goes. While he lives in a hole in a tree, he's much, much smaller than me. He lifts the children up for spider tea. He's body as a bumblebee. While his fingernails is Poltz and black. His nose is like an old smokestack. Steam leaves his ears, and when the smoke clears, you'll see that you can't go back. Well, he says his name is Jack Beagle. His voice is as screechy as a weasel. He'll sew you up to the wall in a long dark hall. He's got a bunch of kids sewn to an easel. At least 100 kids sewn to an easel. Sewing machine. He sews the kids together, and his teeth are green. You can't scratch an itch. Your eye can barely twitch. He's a mean old man with a sewing machine. Well, the parents tell the kids, don't go in the woods. There's a scary, scary man who isn't good. Little Mary didn't listen as hard as she could. Now she's sewn to the wall in a hood. She's got a brother with a hook for an arm. From an accident that happened on the farm. His name is Ben. He doesn't have any friends. All the children make fun of his arm. Little Ben scratched his itch with his hook. I got an idea while reading a book. He welded scissors to his hook where his hand used to be. Said I'll search for my sister down by the brook. Ben climbed deep into the forest. All the owls started singing in a chorus. Be careful, little boy, when you go around the path. There's a gargoyle in a hood named Boris. Sewing machine. He sews the kids together, and his teeth are green. He can't